Well, hello, and hopefully we are now live. And if that worked, I hope you liked the introduction screen. So I've just spent the last 2 hours doing all that. So right, so no comments or reactions yet. So now I'm thinking I'm actually live. We're still on this new system, still doing all the teething things. So let's have a quick look. Can somebody just quickly double check we are live? It says live, so hopefully we are, but just no comments coming through yet. Maybe the feed's just taking a bit of time. So just bear with us, guys, while we check to see what's happening. Yeah, it's saying we're live, but just no comments. Ah, here we go. The comments are coming. Just a bit of a delay. So right, it is official. We're live. Yay! So last week there was a little bit of an issue. We were still having teething issues. I believe the sound was pretty bad quality last week. We were still using a USB mic as opposed to the decent quality mic, but we've now figured all that stuff out. We figured the power problems out in the camera, so we got a great crystal clear picture here. We have the little close-up zoom camera if we need to use it, which should look something like this one over here, or we could just zoom in over here. But yeah, most of it will be done from here. So yeah, no Jason today, he is away. We just have a Bobo, we have an Alex who's coming over to join us in a minute. We have a Mike Sullivan who's around here somewhere. You coming, Mike, or what?
I'm here. Yeah,
just playing with cards and stuff over there. So, but yes, welcome one more time to the Friday Live. Now, before I go on, I need to make some apologies. Okay, so last week's show, if you watched it, I was a little hot-headed, and I've been a little bit unfair recently with Saturn Magic. I have been a little bit, you know, kind of them and us, you know, enemies kind of thing, and I do apologise for how I've been with Saturn over the time. But more importantly, last week I did mention a comment about the Blackpool where they were demming flash paper. Okay, so pretty much I'd said they were demming flash paper and they shouldn't have been. So it turns out I was wrong. We've gone through the rules and everything, and there was nothing in there to say they couldn't dem flash paper. So hands up, my mistake. I was pretty much out of order, saying that I should have checked. I was under the impression that we weren't allowed to dem flash paper, but we were. So I apologise, Saturn, profusely for that. And also for Carl de Rome. So yeah, I mentioned about Carl de Rome earlier on. I basically accused Carl of causing the problems of why we weren't allowed to sell flash paper on the Sunday. But it's, I mean, the information I got was from several very reliable sources who I trusted. But it turns out that that was all wrong as well. So poor old Carl, I gave him a bit of abuse last week, and it turns out it wasn't him. There were some rumours spread around the Ruskin about why it was, and that was completely wrong. So again, I do apologise to Carl about that. So it wasn't his fault. Please don't anyone have a go at Carl, okay? So yeah, I've done my little apology bit now. So yeah, I mean, with great power comes great responsibility and all that kind of stuff, you know. So I'm still learning about this stuff. I'm sure Superman made a few mistakes as Clarke Kent. So that all over and done with, we can crack on with the show. So we do have some things to talk about. It's strange that I'm still alone standing up here, but I'm sure somebody's going to come and join me at some point. Oh, hello.
I'll come. I'll come.
Where you been?
I've just been busy. I've just been busy. Been working or pretending.
So we're going to be talking about a few things today. In fact, the list is nearest you. What we're going to be talking about?
Optics back in stock.
Oh yes, optics back in stock. So yeah, optics, a great effect. We did have about 12 copies in last week. I think they've all sold out straight away, so that's great news. What else we got? We're going to be talking briefly about the Omnibus.
Omnibus.
Omnidust. Omnidust, it's like dust that's see-through, you know. Omnibus by Daryl.
Yeah, Omnibus is not a see-through bus.
Yeah, is it not?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid not. No.
Is that like an EastEnders edition, but a later one? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be talking about Qubik very briefly, and Mike's here to be talking about some Dietrich new releases, and in the Qubik's bag, Bulletproof by Nyman. Just a brief talk about that. Hocus Pocus by Richard Wiseman. Very exciting. If you don't know what it is, stay tuned. It is exciting. And we're going to do a quick giveaway afterwards. But first of all, let's just catch up with a few people, see who's on, see what's going on in the world. By the way, we found out by accident last week that if I press a little button that does this, hey, you get to see comments. Isn't that cool? I didn't even realise I'd done that last week, but there we go. So, right. How do I turn that off? Oh, it's on there now. But anyway. Right. Michael Brimmer is here. He says good afternoon. I'm not using it. You see how big it is now?
Yeah, it's massive. I know.
The comments are really big. In fact, I don't even need my glasses. Yay! This is good. So we're learning all the time. This is just one big learning experience here at PropDog.
Frank Valenti liked your opening.
Oh, thank you, Frank. I'm glad you saw it. Yeah. I mean, I must say, by the way, hang on one second. Where's the picture? There it is.
Come on, Dave.
Right. So it's nice to know we're popular because one of our customers bought that. So yeah.
What? You gone mad?
I've gone completely blank.
Adrian.
Adrian Twitter. Sorry, Adrian. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
Adrian Tritton very kindly gave us this. This is amazing, like a little PropDog thing. Now there is a bit of a problem with the reflection on that, so we're going to get a reflective, non-reflective screen, but or glass. But we did get to use that in our little live. So Adrian sent us the electronic copy, hence the little live show there. I thought it was a bit more professional. You know, we're going up in the world.
No, brilliant,
isn't it?
Brilliant.
There we go. So right, okay, Pete Meacham. That's just great without my glasses. This is great. Pete Meacham says hi all. Sean Mann says hey guys. Sean Mack is there, Nigel Quinn, Carl Derone. Yep, it's live. Thanks, Carl. And again, sorry, Carl. Yeah, I can be an arsehole sometimes. I'm only human. Adrian Pritchard says greetings. Finley Housegates. Doorbell's going. Finley Housegates says hi guys. Kenny Cadabra says hi guys. Can't believe how quick my delivery arrived. That's magic. The only thing was my hydrostatic shot glass. The online link doesn't work.
Hey, we should
do. Okay, drop us an email. We will sort that out, but it should work. We've never had a problem with it not working before. Hey, how you doing? It always happens at 4 o'clock. We always get a customer in the shop, so it's one of those things. So, right, yeah, Mike will sort you out. And Bobo's going to sort you out too, by the looks of things. Come on, Bobo. You're out of screenshot there anyway, Bobo. So, quick hello at the camera, then you can go in your cage. Say hello. Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, Kenny, we'll sort out the instructions link.
Yeah.
I'll double check it and I'll send you a new one if you need.
Hydrostatic shot instructions, I believe. So type that in after the PropDog www.propdog.co.uk part.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that right? So yeah, www.propdog.co.uk. I've got my glasses.
Hydrostatic shot instructions.
There you go, and everyone can have a look and see the instructions now. Andrew Max Phoenix says, oh hey, I'm actually on my way down to you now. Oh, great, come and join us. Come and join us. The more the merrier. Simon Keane says, hi Dave, and all this week and last week I never got a notification to say PropDog Live. I wonder if any other viewers happen to love the show. Okay, that could be a downside of the new system. I don't know. Interesting. All right. We'll look into that. Carl says, thank you for the apology accepted. Now you know the reason at least. Yeah, it just goes to show I shouldn't listen to other people. I should just basically find out the facts myself. But there again, I shouldn't even be accusing anyone in the first place. It was a long day, very stressed out. There we go. Nigel Quinn says, great to catch up with you all at PropDog last week. Love to Mike for his great demo. See you again soon. And yeah, good to catch up with you too, Nigel. And Darren, of course, who came along on the day. Chris Kelly says, good evening. Nigel Quinn, will he be stocking Martin Lewis's Insta Square?
Yes, it's on order.
Yes.
It's on order, arriving very soon. It looks really good, actually. Jason wasn't convinced, and then we rewatched it.
I've not even seen it.
We rewatched it, and actually,
idea.
we are a little bit fooled by it.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, so...
Okay, right. Phil Dutch says, what's up? Stuart Gorner, what was the best trick at Blackpool? Stuart, we got asked this last week. I don't really know. We got to see so little of the actual convention because we're behind the stand the whole time. So we really just see what we sell that way and we don't see anything this way. So the only things I really saw were Jo showed me his phone, which was really good, the metal block in the phone. And Adam Wayne Evans very kindly showed me a wristband that he had got. It was basically an ITR and a wristband. That looked pretty cool. Other than that, I didn't get to see anything. Did you? You had a little walk around.
I like Switch One, Christian Grace.
I never got to see it. No.
It was pretty well because he sold out almost instantly.
I don't know. You guys have a walk around.
So yeah, well, we left Dave carrying some heavy stuff, and we dashed around, and it was brilliant. It's remarkable. It's good. It's sleight of hand, but it's a really good, nicely framed trick, and I'm sure it's how.
I did check on the site afterwards because everyone raved about it, but it's not on the site yet, is it? Or wasn't it though?
It's all sold out. So, but look out for it.
So yeah, unfortunately we don't know. Nick Story says, "Hi all, happy Friday, guys." Dean Dugan says, "Hi gents." Kenny Cadabra, I should be liking these, really shouldn't I? There we go. Kenny Cadabra says, hydrostatic shot link not working, guys. Oh, let's repeat. Michael Cooley, any new kids magic? Not today, Michael, unfortunately. Even if Jason was here, I don't think we have anything new, do we? I mean, yeah, not really. Qubik's bag could kind of be used for kids quite happily. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Tony Awesome Dawson says, afternoon all. Barry Green, afternoon guys. Best place to start learning rope magic. So if you go on our website, Barry, there is a category on there which says beginner's magic. Okay, I think it's beginners or learn magic, I think it is.
Learn magic.
And if you go on there and click under the rope section, we give you different downloads, videos, DVDs and books you can learn rope magic from. So it depends whether one, you have a DVD player, or two, you just like downloads. or whether you want to learn from books. So those are your best places, other than getting somebody to do a bit of one-on-one teaching with you.
I really liked the Daryl ones. I showed it to a customer earlier this week, and he really liked the Daryl ones, 1, 2 and 3. You don't have to start with number 1, but there you go. And if you know anything about Daryl, his teaching's really clear, and it's a good mix of effects. Everything from threading the needle and linking ropes and Pavel ropes to Professor's Nightmare. But yep, check these out. I highly recommend these.
Well, I just want to work out how to get. Oh, there we are. Just trying to get that Tom Cocker on off there. There we go. That's all done. So right, okay, take that off there. Wonderful. Right, okay. Now let's go back. Where were we? Still learning. Right, Barry Green. No, we've done that one. That's the last one. So Mandy Crayford. Okay, no. Josh says hi from Mandy's account. Hi, Josh. Graham Hickman says, hi guys, that's cool, Adrian mate. Yeah, isn't that a great picture and a great gift? So it's quite nice actually. We get customers coming all the time giving us gifts. So yeah, let me show you this one.
Have I seen this one, is it?
This is wonderful. This is from Stu Turner, good friend Stu Turner. Well, he was a customer, now become quite a good friend. But I'm going to put this onto our little close-up camera. Have a look at this. Look. There we are. This is a T. Nelson Downs. There's a bit of a, we're not going to use this close-up one too much because there is a bit of a jump on it. There we go. But yeah, that's a very cool little gift. And yeah, just the shine off it. There we go. Let's go back to main cam. And yeah, then most of the other customers just bring us lots of biscuits and chocolates, and yeah, have to get fat on.
We had a big lot of celebrations earlier.
We did. Yeah.
Yep.
See, Mike eats way too many of these things.
The bounties are still left, I think. still little bounties.
Right. Oh, and Stuart Gorner's comments come up again. So we're still getting those duplicate comments. I don't know why, but we shall ignore.
Still switch one.
Anyway, Jake Allen says, afternoon. Peter Ford, it's magic time of the week. Yes. Do your magic dance.
I haven't got that. No, I can't do it. God, why? Is that your chat up line?
No. Cash is on. Cash is joining us. Hello, buddy.
Hey,
I hope all is well. Scott Farrington says, hi guys, happy Friday. Great news. I've got my second gig in June. Come on, Scott. It's about time, mate. You deserve it. You're a good performer. I will be in soon to get Party Animal. Yeah, good.
Oh, that's a really good DVD, actually.
Matthew J. Adam, brilliant. I haven't seen the second one, but the first one is brilliant. Some just really good quality material on that. Have you got any other DVDs like Party Animal? Also, we'll be getting Hydro Shot Glass. Yes, coming in, and we'll talk to you about all the other really cool DVDs, the ones to buy and the ones not to buy.
Because it was Blinking Effects is another good one, similar to Party Animal. The one.
Okay. Recommended by Mike, by Jean-Luc.
Somebody bought it today, which sort of like.
I haven't seen it, Mike. What's on it?
Luke Bertrand. It's
Blinking Effect. There we go. How's that?
There's lots of card. It's a worker's DVD. There's lots of card magic, coin magic, and all that sort of stuff.
Well, Jean-Luc is a great magician, great worker, who unfortunately had a very, very nasty accident last year and is extremely lucky to be alive. Most of his head's kind of caved in and gone, but he's recovering well in hospital and starting to get more and more movement. But yeah, such a sad story. Right, Jamie Williams says, afternoon lads. Tom Cocker says, look at me on the main PropDog video screen, officially made it to the world of magic. Come on. I am just for you, Tom, just for you. Look, there you go, you're back on there again, Tom. Isn't this great? Yeah. Okay, next is Seb. Seb says, afternoon chaps, hope you've all had a good week. We've had a good week, very good week. Jonas Carson says, hi guys, did you get the time to check out the ring insult trick? No, we didn't. We wanted to, and it's on the notes, it's on the board. We got a big whiteboard behind here. Well, we've got 3 whiteboards actually with all the things to do, and that's on the list. But it's just been so crazy, so hectic. A lot of things going on here, and very short staff this week as well. So yeah, we just didn't get a chance, Jonas, but we will. I promise it is on the list. And if you write it down there, we will double remind Jason to look in it. Yeah, it's pen here. Jason was going to be the one looking into it. So Jason, if you're watching, he's away at a funeral today. But if you are watching, maybe after the funeral or something. If you are watching during the funeral, put your phone away. Yeah. But if you are watching afterwards, then yeah, this is on the board. Remember. Right, Jo says, hello guys, I have some questions for you. One, what's the difference between Alan Wong's HD thumb tip and a classic Vernet? Which one is better for a bill switch? I prefer the classic Vernet, definitely. Alan Wong's one is a bit tighter. It also has a sharper edge, so the bottom, but in fact, Mike, go get one. So the bottom edge here has more of a right angle rather than the Vernay's, which are they're kind of tapered in, so they merge more with your thumb. This way you don't get a shadow around the edge. With the HD one, you do get a shadow around the edge. It's also a bit narrower but slightly longer. And it says HD, high definition, but yeah, I don't really know how high definition you will call this. It doesn't really look that much different, but we are going to utilise our close-up cam one more time, and we are going to show you these on each thumb. So there we go. If we come up nice and close like that, so that's the regular one, that's the HD one. Yeah, I suppose it does look better depending on your skin tone, but to be honest though, really,
anyway.
Yeah. Really, you shouldn't actually be seeing a thumb tip. If you're handling a thumb tip correctly, you know, your hand should be open, gesture, gesture, gesture. The only time it's going to be seen is if you do quickly flash like that, but there's no need to do that, because if you weren't wearing a thumb tip, you'd never do that, would you? So yeah, just have a thumb tip, just gesture, come across, you know, you can still maneuver things around and just, yeah, just relax, put it by your side. So yeah, all down to personal preference, I guess.
I think it's more down to the feel, the softness, and
yeah,
the size.
This is very hard though. This is really hard. The good thing is it's not very rubbery. So rubbery thumb tips or the soft thumb tips, they're a nightmare for bill switches, because when you get to pull the bill out, it kind of sticks in there, doesn't come out. So yeah, to be honest, I think they've changed. They were.
I'd just go for. Personally, I go for standard Vernay, just not soft.
Yeah, there's a reason standard Vernays are the #1 selling thumb tip, way more than these. Or they're not too expensive. Get one of each and try them out yourself.
And you can always walk around a gig going like that.
I hope that helps. Right. So the next question: the Dave Bond Selector DVD is out of stock. It should not be, so we will make sure it's in stock right away. Will you make it available as a downloading streaming? Maybe, maybe not. The thing is, with the hosting, if you're going to be hosting downloads, you need a whole new infrastructure on your website. Otherwise, it takes up your entire memory. And if we go too much on our memory, then we get charged a hell of a lot more. So maybe, maybe not. But it shouldn't be on there. Mike is now going to go over to the computer and he's going to put the Dave Bond's Lecture DVD in stock, and you're going to put 20 in stock.
Whose?
Dave Bond's Lecture. My lecture.
In fact, and Mike, can you check the hydrostatic glass link as well?
Yeah, good point. Right, can you show us Size Does Matter 2.0 by Juan Pablo?
There you go.
Shut the box.
Damn, you're good.
I did have a quick look at this when it came in.
Do you want to go close up?
Well, you can go close up. Well, I can show you what you get, but probably it's only an envelope, really.
Let's not go close up in the envelope. No.
Basically, you get some magnets, some very nicely ironed Monopoly money, and you need
very nice, isn't it?
It is. It is. I know.
Is it double-sided as well?
Yeah.
Is normal lottery money
No, I don't think it
double-sided?
is.
No, I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So yeah, there you go. That's quite good. And basically, it's a bit like it's closer to Pat Page's Easy Money than it is Extreme Burn. But you don't get that flip instant change. You sort of do a revolve change of the notes, and you get 3 changes. I mean, it's not better than either of them, really. I
don't know anything about this. I've not seen it or anything. Right. I'll leave that to you guys. So, what's the effect? Are you using real money or are you using just fake?
Basically, it's Monopoly money that you can change to any other currency and then another currency.
So that's the key point.
So you get 3 different.
And they haven't got to be the same size.
And they haven't got to be the same size.
There you go. Cool. How much is it? Do we know?
We don't know.
I'll tell you.
But yeah, but just so you know, so you sort of revolve it like that rather than give it a flip.
Yeah. Cool. Mike is just about to tell you the point.
Hydrostatic instructions work fine.
Hydrostatic instructions do work fine. So yeah, just double check the spelling on it. Make sure you're spelling it correct.
Size Does Matter is $29.99.
$29.99. If you didn't hear that from Mike about size matters. Thank you, Mike. And Jo also says, thanks a lot. Keep up the great work. PropDog is the best magic shop in the planet. Oh, we do our best.
We do try.
We do. Walter says, afternoon all. Hello, Walter. I hope you're well. Walter always joins us. And so does Peter Burkett right below. 2 of our regulars. Yes. Our loyal customers. Sean Mann says, picked up a purple back pad from you guys at Blackpool. It's a thing of beauty. Well, thank you, Sean. I'm glad you like it. I must admit, a lot of the credit of this does go to Jordan Murphy, though. He was the one who came up with the idea of the pads and the way we produce them. We just purchased a licensing agreement from Jordan to keep on producing his pads. We were producing them for him for a time, but he doesn't do it anymore, or maybe occasionally he does. So yeah, that's a lot of thanks, and credit does go to Jordan Murphy for that. Gareth Foreman says, hi guys, thank you for the constant good service. You are most welcome, Gareth. Ifty says, hi chaps, thanks guys for all the help on my shop visit. Walked away with some gems. Didn't you just, Ifty? Good to see you as well. Finley says, I didn't get a notification either. Right, Finley, we'll look into that. That's a bit of a downside. I mean, this new system is great, but it's nice for you guys to get a notification. Either that and just set an alarm on your watch every Friday at 4 o'clock. We'll be here in and around 4 o'clock. Otto! Hello, Otto. About time you join us, Otto. It's been some time. He says, hey guys, I'm about to go on stage at a gig. Oh, wow. Good luck. Trying out my new Plus wallet in front of the audience for the first time tonight. Have a great gig, Otto. And yeah, I mean, you're a bloody good magician, so...
what
yeah,
are you going to do with it, Otto? What's the effect? What's the effect with the wallet? That's what I want to know. Is it just going to be a card to wallet? Is it going to be something special?
If he's really switched on, and he's a brilliant magician, he'll do ring flight followed by a ring to sealed envelope in the envelope. Oh, by the way, that leads me on to another subject. So last week we briefly mentioned that we'd been in contact with a great magician called Andy Taylor to release his ring on shoelace effect, which blew us away at Blackpool. Really, really good effect. But we won't be pursuing this anymore. It turns out that there's another ring on shoelace effect going to be released. I don't know whether I should mention his name, but by another very well known, respected magician who is hopefully going to be releasing his at some point as well. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even have to do the research on this one. So yeah, unfortunately won't be doing that. It's a real shame, but when it does come out by the creator, do check it out. God, it's insane. Yeah, put a bleep in that part. Charlie's there. Charlie says, bonjour guys. Hello Charlie, I hope you're well. And hello Charlie's mum if you're watching. Charlie was brilliant on the stand at Blackpool, by the way, guys.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
really,
well
done,
really
Charlie.
Helpful,
Thanks
really
for your help.
Helpful, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, really good to see.
So Theo says, Cash looks very white today. What did you do to him? And you shaved, Cash.
I have.
It's about time you shaved. You've been bleaching your skin. And
2 hours. 2 hours in makeup, folks. 2 hours in makeup.
Cash is on to bigger and better things now, so he's no longer with us. He's going to be doing his Cash thing elsewhere for much bigger and better rewards than he can possibly get at PropDog. Frank Valenti says, will you be able to demo invisible deck kicker? Has anyone looked at it yet? Have we looked at it?
No, Jason showed it to me, but I didn't do it.
Okay.
But from what I've seen, the trailer shows it all in its entirety anyway, so it's not like it's not cut or edited or anything clever like that.
That's a good point. If you're going to watch it, you've got two Muppets here who are going to sit there and learn it really quickly and show it to you, or you can watch David Penn, the expert, doing it brilliantly in his performances. So I know which one I'd rather see. Dave Bonney says, hi guys, hello Dave, hope you are well. Stephen Blair says, first time watching live en route to a gig. Have a great weekend, troops, and have a great gig, Stephen, as well.
I hope you're not driving.
So, yeah, come. Stephen, he stopped at a service station having a coffee or a beer. This is the problem with doing the live on a Friday, is most people are on the way to an evening gig, but it's the best time of week for us. It's the quietest time. If we do it on a Monday, well, that's just no chance. No. Mondays are just mad crazy after the weekend. I don't want to do one on a weekend. So yeah, this is just the best time for us. So if you can't catch it live, then do watch it on YouTube later on. I upload it to YouTube in the evenings and then do all the timing so you can jump to an exact time for a certain effect on the Saturday. But yeah, good to have you joining us live for the first time, Stephen. Graham Hickman says, Dave Bonney, legend in the house. Indeed. Kenny Cadabra says, Twister flavour, best gimmick I bought for years. Got the knack of it, put it straight in the box. Thanks, guys. You're most welcome. Josh, and posing as Mandy, says, can you dem the Plus wallet live and all the things you can do with it? We did it last week. I mean, I'm happy to do it again if you want, Mandy. Josh, sorry, but we did do it last week. If you want to watch the show last week, you will see everything I did with it then. But if you do want to see it, then yeah, let us know, and as long as we've got a bit of time at the end, we'll do that. But
I mean, there are lots you can do with it. Yeah. That's the real thing. It would take a long time to show up to gifting.
And if you watch the trailer for it as well, I give you a lot of information and show you a lot of stuff what I do on the trailer as well. But yeah, always happy to do it. And if you're ever at a convention, Josh, pop along and see me at a convention. I'll show you one on one.
In the shop.
So yeah, or when you come in the shop. Matthew Colley says, good afternoon, PropDog. Watching hands free on my way to a gig. 100 teachers tonight, should be fun. Another one. Watching gigs.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Your hands might be on the wheel, but if you can actually look out, we'll still watch where you're going.
That's a magic trick in its own.
Yeah.
100 teachers though. I did
my wife's a teacher.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I did a convention once for I was going to say psychopaths and psychiatrists once. Yeah, that was a bit nerve-wracking getting there.
I did one at school. I deliberately parked in the head teacher's parking spot because that was something I'd always wanted to do as a child. I thought, I'm going to park in that spot. Yeah.
Did you get asked to move it?
I didn't.
Right.
I didn't. I got away with it.
Brilliant.
Finley says, any tips on how to build a stage act? Thanks. Oh God. In one live. We need about 10 lives for that.
It depends if you're talking about illusions or whether you're just talking about...
Buy this book.
Yeah, Mike's showing us the showmanship and conjuring by...
I mean, you can go for illusions, but there are
Nelms.
also lots of those, you know, lots of other tricks that, I mean, you could do cards across like Matt King does on stage.
And a stage act, you've got to decide what you want at a stage
Yeah.
act. You could do mentalism, you could do manipulation, you could do comedy magic, you can do escapology, you can do...
I think the best thing to do is to come up with a theme
Oh,
first. I was thinking of Ring Clown always says, if you come up with a theme first, because that's the hardest bit.
Yeah.
And as magicians, we're very good at, we know what the tricks are, we know how to do a trick, we can create methods, but coming up with a theme is the hardest bit and the best bit.
Yeah.
So think about what you want to do, and then you can build tricks around that.
And also think about the character. Do you want to be a very elegant magician coming on this? Do you want to have a bit of laugh for the crowd? Or do you want to come on and be really psycho, you know, like that? Whatever you do will depend on your character, because if your character's wrong or your stage presence is wrong, the effects you do aren't going to work as well. So you try and watch a comedy magician do it straight face and really, you know, elegant. I mean, I suppose comedy back that can sometimes work, but yeah, just decide on your character, decide how you want to portray yourself, and then start just research, just watch a ton of tricks, ton of other magicians, find out the kind of thing that you see that you like, kind of, you know, the kind of performer. Do you want to be Channing Pollock? Do you want to be Darren Brown? Do you want to be Lance Burton, Chris Angel? Just find things that you like and you would feel comfortable doing as well, because if you're not comfortable doing them, it isn't going to work. But yeah, we're always happy to help you, Finley. Just come and give us a ring, or come to the shop, or drop us an email. We're always happy to give you as much advice as we can. Charlie says, can't thank you enough for the silks. Arrived yesterday. We'll get a DVD. We'll get you a DVD sorted. Oh, you're most welcome, Charlie. Oh, I hope your gig goes well, by the way. Walter says, best day of the week. Thanks, PropDog. You're most welcome. Nigel says, Alex, will you be at the Improv next weekend? Last one.
I am, Nigel. I am going to do the first trick I ever did at the Improv about 4 years ago. I've improved it, I think.
What is it?
Over 4 years.
What is it? What is it?
Do you know what? It's from a David Regal book. It's a big surprise.
Funny old thing, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big surprise. So I shall be doing the first ever trick I ever did as my last ever trick at the Improv, which is sadly closing.
Closing. Sorry.
Yeah, or moving, maybe, if they find new premises.
Graham Hickman says, ooh, Timmy Taylor, best kids comedy magician from the South, AWS. I know Timmy very well, makes him the most incredible Santa. In fact, there was a caption competition with Timmy dressed as Santa on our Facebook page from...
Christmas.
Yeah, it was Christmas, I'm trying to think. Somewhere in December, yeah, it was before, I think. Yves says, hi guys, I'm off for a very long road trip. What would you book? What book would you recommend? In fact, I'm going to show that clip. What book would you recommend I should bring along? I can only pack one for a card magic, one for coin, and one for rubber band. I'm going to hand you over to the book expert to say...
What?
David Regal?
I'd go to David Regal Interpreting Magic. You can go away for a month, and I don't know how long's the road trip. Is probably the question, but yeah, if you can only put one book, then I'd go for David Regal.
But of course, what do you want to learn? Do you want to learn new effects, or would you like to improve your skill as a performer? Would you like to improve your showmanship, or your misdirection, or your I don't know, your speech or your patter? Yeah, it really depends.
Actually, some books are nicer to just read as well.
Yeah.
So some's got a lot more essays and more theory, and then you can sort of read and get absorbed in it, as opposed to learning tricks, which might be more useful on the road because you may not have enough cards or coins or gimmicks.
My favourite book to read, which is only available as a pamphlet or a PDF, it's a very small one, and I'm going to think of the name in a minute. It's utterly brilliant. You can read it in about an hour though. I'll think of it in a minute.
Well, something like Maximum Entertainment or something like that, because you don't actually need to carry a load of cards and coins with you in order to, you can just read the book.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to end up, sometimes some books you're going to be going, oh, if only I'd brought my flipper coin or whatever.
Yeah. Paul Sunderland says, afternoon guys, good to see a fresh face fronting the show with you, Dave. Almost seems professional this week. Hey, we're getting there. If you didn't see it, you want to check out our intro, Paul. It's going to get better. Either that or Jason's lost a lot of weight. Roy says, poor Mike Dobbo doesn't boss him around like you do, Dave. Do you want to bet?
You haven't got a clue.
Jonas says, if you really want to learn how to use a thumb tip, check out Salvano's DVDs on thumb tips from Stephen's Magic Twin City. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. We have them here in stock. I always rave about the Salvano DVDs, brilliant. And the Pat Page thumb tip DVD is also brilliant. But Salvano, I'm always saying, he's the one magician that was, had more of an influence on me growing up in magic. I mean, Salvano grew up in Poland with no magic shops around, so pretty much everything he learned his own way. He come up with his own methods of doing things, and yeah, I was a great fan. Very sad when he passed on a few years ago. Jason is here. He says, cheers, Paul, love you too. Jason, you're at a funeral, for God's sake. Put your phone down. Not in the casket. Paul says, and damn good brewing company too. Right. John Billett is there. He says, hello guys, are you able to give your views on Free Poo Monty? I like it. I think it's a great fun little routine. You've got to be for the right audience, obviously. A certain audience will love Free Shell Game, a certain audience will love Free Poo Monty, but we have reviewed it a couple of times in the show over the past. But yeah,
I like it because you can do different endings, can't you, with the coils and things like that.
The peas that you get with them, the different peas, make for great comedy. Watch the trailer. I mean, that's all I can say. Watch the trailer. Really, really good. I mean, I'd love to do it. So
I think you'll know, John, if it's your style and who you're performing for. You'll know whether it's going to go down well.
Josh says Dave is loving the new camera angles. Hang on a minute. Yes, I am, and. Yes, I am, and yes, I am, and yes, I am. Right, Graham Hickman is there. Oh, he says nothing. He's just there. Walter says Alex does not seem impressed.
With what? Well, what, the camera angles?
Yeah, bearing in mind there's still quite a few comments, so this could be from 5 minutes ago.
Oh, right.
PropDog for the win. Much respect for you, Dave. Thank you, Jeffrey. Much appreciated. Pete says, unfortunately, I'm heading back to do some work, so I always miss the giveaways. Have a good one. We'll watch later. Bye. It's a very specialised giveaway this week. You probably wouldn't like it, Pete. Jo says, thanks for your answers, guys. I'll stick with Verne. Carl Campbell says, best dealers ever to deal with. Well done. You are most welcome, Carl, and thank you. Rush Action says, the Wiseman comic book looks like a great bit of kitsch. Just ordered my notification. Worked, Dave. Oh, okay. Your notification worked. Strange. Okay, we'll be talking about the comic in a minute, guys. David Jonathan says, hello from across the pond, and hello from this side of the pond. Brian Robson, I did get the notification. Good job, as I didn't realise the time. So some guys are getting notifications, some aren't. I can accept that, because there's nothing I can do on here to make it work, because it's working. So must
that
be
makes
your
it harder.
phones. Your phones.
That's harder to find the problem, if only, isn't it?
I don't
half
think
are getting a half aren't.
I don't think we do have a problem. Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to the PropDog page, like PropDog.
Yeah, maybe there's a like or subscription button to press. I don't
know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. So maybe if you subscribe to the channel, I know you subscribe to YouTube.
The page is a like. So
okay. Yeah. Like the page, and then hopefully you'll get the subscriptions. Right. Thanks, Mike. That's why. So guys, like our page. Right, Ottar, I'll put his routine. That's what Ottar's going to do. He's going to go, I finished my coin routine by having the coin signed, vanished, and then found in a envelope inside the wallet. Yes.
There you go.
Could have been a ring, no, Ottar. Could have been a ring. The question is, when Ottar produces the coin, does it then burst into flames?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was, yeah.
Charlie says, Mum says hi. Hi, Charlie's mum.
Yeah, Dave's single.
I'm not.
Oh.
I actually met Charlie's dad at the convention as well,
Yeah,
so
I
I better stop flirting so much. Christian says, is the One Direction suitable to dem this hour? Missed it at Blackpool and curious what it is. Christian, I can dem it if you like, but everyone else must look away. So One Direction, right, so guys.
Especially Josh.
One Direction is an adult related effect, okay? It's one of those things that you're going to do at a very certain audience, definitely not for every audience. It's a gag product, and at the right time and the right audience, it's going to kill. And I know certain performers who are loving it and using it a lot. If you're not one of those performers, you probably won't like this. It is rude, it is blue, so please don't complain if I dem it now. So just look away for about 20 seconds while we quickly show you what it is. And then, yeah, you can come back on. There we go. So, is this that shot? There we go. Hope so. There we are. So, One Direction is basically a wand. It's a nice, big, hard, long wand. And for all those grannies that say, do you have a magic wand? You can say, well, yes, I do. Would you like to hold it? Yes. In fact, Mike, would you like to come and be my hand? You can be the granny hand. No, you say there. You can say there. I'll pass you the wand. You can have the wand. There we go. There's your wand. Yeah, that is what One Direction is. It is a very crude, very, well, funny in the right situation, magic wand that is indeed a very large,
Member.
thank you, of the magic circle. Right, so, and there's your little pin. You have you have a little pin in there that holds it in place, so when you want it, you just pull down, pin pops out, and off you go. So that is one direction. You can look back now, guys. Anyone who's looking away, you can look back. It's all gone out of sight, and we apologise to anyone who was offended. Right, on with the show. Roy says, oh, no, that's a repeat. I don't know why that's repeating. It is epic, says Ottar. That's his coin routine, I guess. Ricky Marks there says, afternoon, guys. Hello, Ricky. I hope you're well, old friend. Adam Wayne Evans says, hi, Dave. Spider-Man. That's the one. Thank you. I mean, you did tell me Blackpool, and I completely forgot. So, yeah, when you asked about any good effects on Blackpool, I said that Adam Wayne Evans had shown us this this band that goes around. It is called the Spider Band. Just going to put it there. No, Spider Band. He says it'll be released soon. Shall I give you his email so you can get some in the shop? Yeah, just if you don't mind, that's great, and we can have a word and see if he is wholesaling it out. He may not wholesale it, but yeah, that would be great. Thank you,
is
Adam.
it like one of those charity band type
It looks
things,
like
or
a
is it
Fitbit.
just a? Oh, it looks like a Fitbit, does it?
Similar.
Oh, okay, sounds good.
Matt Wainwright is here. He says, great show, guy. Thank you, Matt. I hope you're well, buddy. And good news, Matt, I'm able to run again. It's taken me 4 years, but I'm there again, mate. We'll have to go out for a run sometime. Ottar says, curtain call. See you next week.
Have a
Simon
good show.
Keane, yeah, have a good Ottar. Good luck, my friend, and don't break a leg, and don't blow up a leg either. Don't blow up anyone. Just no fire, Ottar. No fire. Don't just stay calm. Right. Simon says, whilst Mike is in the shop, could you ask him what the difference is between Wayne's Exchange and Wayne's Exchange 2?
Stunned silence from Mike because he's desperately
Mike
trying.
hasn't got a clue.
I know he's going.
So Exchange 2 is not something that we produce. It's done by Alakazam because they brought out Exchange a few years ago. So Exchange 2 is slightly bigger cards and a better way of working out where the false card is. That's as much as I can really say about it. Obviously, if you want more information, I would suggest you contact Pete Nardi and the team at Alakazam, because they're the ones that sell it. I don't think we have it here, do we?
No, I can't see it.
No,
It'll be up in
no.
your-
So, yeah, that would be the best thing to do. So I hope that sort of like answers your question.
There you go, Simon. How about that? Right, so Matt says, can you demo a Supernova? Not at the moment. We can show you the box and stuff like that.
Hang on, so I've got one open up. Hang on. So
The reason we can't demo it is no one's actually had the time to learn it yet. As I said, this week has just been crazy busy. We are short-staffed this week, and yeah, no one's had a chance really to look at anything. We've just been scraping together a week's worth of work here. So yeah, as soon as we get some time, we will demo it for you.
I can't demo it, but I did have a quick play with it. I really like it.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I mean, well, I'm saying that via the trailer because I haven't really seen this. All I've seen is a trailer, and it's just, I know it's a worker. That's just something that's going really well.
I mean, and actually, I was concerned that you were going to need a table or something for the ball, but I think you can probably just switch the ball in your pocket. So you don't need a table or anything. You get some balloons, and the trick is basically you blow up a little balloon, make it look like the 8 ball, and you put a sticker on it. And the balloon goes in your pocket.
Shouldn't really be saying too much about this, should we?
Should we not?
Probably not. No.
We're gonna demo it
Well,
now?
we don't want people to copy it. So yeah. But
Okay.
that's enough. Just yeah, it's brilliant. We'll wait till we demo it. Yeah, wait till we demo it. Right. Everybody, look into this pen while it flashes. Forget everything you saw. So Matt. Not yet, mate. Mandy says, oh. My mum says hi. Oh, hello, Josh's mum. Sorry, Charlie's mum. Sorry, Charlie's mum, but you're out of the picture now. It's Josh's mum now. So, hi, Josh's mum. So is Mandy...
Not fussy at PropDog, are we really?
Days are tart, yeah. I mean, do you know I've been single now for nearly 10 years?
Oh,
I can't believe it. I really can't believe it.
Married to Bobo. There we go. Yeah. By choice. By choice, this is. By choice.
Is it really?
Yeah. So Adrian says, plus what is a killer? Just get it? Yeah, good call. Hang on. See? That's what Adrian says. Thank you, Adrian. Russ says, ahoy, ahoy. Adam Wayne Evans, is the Legend Cups and Balls worth getting? As I've never done Cups and Balls before, I've got Mark Wilson's complete course in Magic with Cups and Balls. Is that worth learning? I haven't read the cups and balls section on Mark Wilson's Cups and Balls, but yeah, I mean, cups and balls are definitely worth learning. When you're learning cups and balls, you're not just learning the routine, you're learning the principles and the sleights that come with it. All of the principles of misdirection and the palming, you know, taking, putting, all the things that go with that routine. You're learning so many different skills that you can then put into your everyday magic. So cups and balls is always worth just learning. The cups, is it the those ones? No, it's not those ones, is it?
Legend
cups. Legend cups. It's the A-cab ones.
Legend cups are there on the.
At the moment we don't know, Adam, but we'll quickly look into that for you. Graham says, Marcus, Adrian, Dave Bonnie, Graham, what's this all from the one club in AWS Southampton? Well, you know, I'm from that area, neck of the woods, and I think I've lectured at the AWS before. So no, that was Portsmouth. I was president of Portsmouth, yeah. So kind of sister club. So maybe that's why. All about time we had a road trip up to PropDog. Yes, come on up and join us, guys. So yeah, conventions, clubs, by the way. We do get clubs visiting in the evening. If you ever want to come up as a club, do let us know. We'll open late for you. Usually open till about 9:30ish, and then yeah, you've got the free run of the shop while it's closed to the customers. You're welcome to rummage and pillage. You know, we've got 5,500 products in here, so lots for you to see. Don't forget Timmy Taylor too. Good old Timmy, off his rocker. Right, he is. Timmy's great. He's a nutter. He's brilliant. Talking of
Nutters.
well, what did I say?
It's a good segue into Alex's book review.
Oh, no. Did you find? Did you find it?
There's nothing on the website.
Okay, but I'm sure the Mark Wilson. I was looking at that book actually. It's an incredible book. It's an incredible book for if you want to start in cards and coins and everything. So I'm sure the cups and balls routine in there is well worth learning. And actually, as Dave said, you can apply what you learn in there.
And you've got the Amal DVDs as well.
Yep.
Right, so Tom says, I bought a ticket to see Darren Brown in April earlier. I can't wait. Are any of you guys planning to go and see the new Showman show? I'm not at the moment, but I may well, I don't know. I haven't really planned any further in advance than tomorrow, really, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure some of the guys in the shop will be. Jason says, Alex, thanks for the advice on shift 2. Walter, would be shit if personality doesn't match the magic. Yeah, are we that far behind? Yeah, so true, Walter, thank you. Rita says, where are you located? We're about 4 miles from Heathrow. We're actually in a place just outside Witton, on the outskirts of Witton, but most people don't know where that is. If you know the Twickenham Stadium, we're about 2 miles from the Twickenham Stadium. That's about 4 miles from Richmond. We're about 5 miles from Heathrow. So yeah, that will hopefully place us on the map in your head.
If you're thinking of coming, we can let you know the best way of getting here.
Yeah, it's on the
we
website
can pick
as
up
well.
from a train station if you want.
Yeah. Jeffrey says, we are doing a campaign worldwide against magicians who does revelations. It's called #maintain the mystery. Hope you guys can support too. Cheers, mate. Who does revelation?
Oh, that's people who spoiling the magic, I think.
Oh,
Google
right,
the
okay,
secrets,
yeah.
So sorry about that bit with the other one.
Well, you didn't really spoil too much, no, but yeah, I just, before you go too far, we don't want people copying the trick.
Yeah.
So, what's the weight requirement on road trip?
Oh, that'll be for the book. How much he can, whether he needs to take a book and how much earlier on.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'll be off behind. Robert says, hello guys. Hello Robert. Jamie Nichols says, PropDog Live got so techie with those close-up cameras. That's fantastic. Been working optics for a couple of weeks now and having fun. It's getting there. Thank you, Jamie. And yeah, we are trying to do our best. We started off on just the phone, and we were so limited. It's difficult to get in close. It's very wobbly. We wanted to be a bit more professional for you guys and being able to jump into little close-ups, kind of like this. There we go.
That's quite good, that.
What?
That's quite good. I love that one.
Yeah, it's a bit jittery though. Yeah, the connection's a bit slow. You still need to work on that one. Yeah. But anyway, but hopefully the image here is quite clear as well. Simon says, afternoon Dave, just joined, love the lives, full of accurate advice and fab tips. Thank you, Simon. That's very kind of you to say so. And Jamie says, wishing you all a lovely weekend. And to you, Jamie, have a good gig, mate, if you're doing one. Adam says, I've been trying to search for one-way decks on your site. Can't find them. I need a whole deck of Ace of Spades for an effect from Shift Volume 1.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Type in one way or just forcing, but that does mean that our keyword search terms are not right. So if we note on that, and let's put some more search terms in with the one-way force index.
What were you putting in?
Yeah, Adam, let us know what your search term was. But yeah, if you just type in forcing, you should find it there. Or go to the category cards and decks, and under there you'll see custom decks or
They're one-way forcing decks, is what they're called, isn't it?
Yeah, but we do have
at least the ace of spades.
Yeah, we have nearly 2 of every single card in both red and blue in stock. Right, Jamie says I get one-way decks on PropDog to make up for Popeye Poppers, which are a great deck. If you don't know what a Popeye Popper deck is, by the way, look into them. They are probably one of the most deceiving ways of forcing a card possible. Great for you mentalists out there. These camera angles, Jamie says, ha ha, these camera angles changes. It's basically exactly like watching you on a movie again, Dave.
I won't ask what film you were in, Dave, I won't ask.
You won't ask what films I were in.
Right, there we go.
So, yeah, these camera angles, they're pretty good. There we go. Yeah, I've been in the odd movie, or 3 or 4 or 5, including...
With anyone famous, by any chance?
Several, yes.
Oh, okay.
I've had Tom Cruise's spit on my left shoulder. I've sat next to Tommy Lee Jones. I met and chatted to Russell Crowe on the set of Gladiator. Yes, I was in Gladiator 1995 in the woods in Farnham. Sounds a bit dodgy. Farnham, yeah.
You and Russell Crowe in the woods in Farnham?
Blackwood, I think it's called Blackwood. It's a woods outside Farnham, and they did all the Germanian scene at the beginning there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And yeah, I was. Yeah, I was in. That's where they did the Germanian bit. I was there. I was a Praetorian guard. There's photos on my Facebook page if you want to have a look. And I did all filming there. Then they had to do the rest of the filming in. They went across to Morocco and somewhere else as well. And they asked me to go across, but at the time I was still in the Royal Marines, and I was only doing this on my leave, and the Marines wouldn't release me to go and do it. So otherwise, I'd have been in more of the movie. There we go. Something you learn every day. Yeah, Charlie's mum. Oh, sorry, Josh's mum and Charlie's mum. Jamie, we've done that one. Brian says people might need to check their own settings for the page. Yeah, thank you, Brian. I think we sorted that one out now. Now, Jordan Wells, lovely being able to watch this live, normally working. And good to have you watching us live as well, Jordan. I hope the quality is good from your end. By the way, guys, when we were doing this on the phone, just the phone only, it was being broadcast in 360p, fairly low resolution. Is this in a higher resolution as previously? Not last week, but the weeks before. So if they are, just let us know. Just say resolution yes or resolution no, because we're kind of curious to know how you guys are seeing it. Hopefully it is higher quality. Adrian says, does the refill for Lynx Smoke Watch work on Nothing 2.0? Yes, it will. It is all vegetable glycerin, so it will all work. By the way, guys, if you have Nothing 2.0, please don't put too much of the liquid in it. 1 or 2 drops is all you need. That will last you dozens of smokes, but don't put too much in, because what happens is the battery will expand when it gets damp. All the liquid goes inside and it ruins it, and we end up footing the bill for it. Yves says, I will be off for about a year and I'm a beginner, so the book should be more about learning moves. I'm sorry I wasn't precise enough. No problem, Yves.
Mark Wilson.
Mark Wilson, complete quality. About 1 book, and you've got so much amazing stuff in there. Josh J has a really good book as well, but that may be a bit too, more of a beginner book than that. But yeah, brilliant book. Yeah, over that, you want to talk about.
You can see the contents. Oh, you can't see the contents, can you?
Walter says, I've not gotten a notification in a while, but being retired, I can wait for you to come online. Yeah, try liking to the page, Walter, and then see if you get a notification then afterwards. I'll have to look in. Maybe there's a subscribe button or something, I don't know. Simon says, have you done Abra versus Revolve comparison yet? I might have missed it. No, we haven't yet. We are still waiting to get Abra in. Jason says, there are ways to change notification settings for pages and groups to make certain ones more prominent. If you select all PropDog notification in settings, you should get more reminders. Thank you, Jason.
It's one hell of a funeral you're at, Jason, isn't it?
Yeah. Must be pretty boring. Jamie Nicol, well, Jason can actually tell us later on how the live experience was.
That's true.
From a punter, and then when Jason comes back, he can say, right, it was good, but this, and this, and this needs to be done. So, what's that bleep noise?
It's me.
You're not. Oh, sure, okay. Right, Jamie says that one great for getting rid of the not so nice kids at events, better than Wonder Pop. Yeah, rather you than me, mate. The best thing for getting rid of annoying kids at a wedding is get your D-light out, do a few D-light tricks, and then go. Whoosh. Right, kids, first one to find a D-light will get this pack of cards, and they'll all rush off looking for the D-light. And if any of them find a little light, don't call it a D-light. Just say anyone finds a red light, come and let me know. I'll give you a pack of cards. They all go off looking for it. I've only done it once, but it worked. Roy says, poor old Mike Dobbo doesn't boss him around. Oh, that's another repeat.
Yeah.
Rita says hello from Australia, loving this great show, and thank you, Rita. Wow, it must be like 4 or 5 in the morning there. Lou says hi from Benidorm. Hello, buddy. Hope all is going well. We will see you when you come back and come visit us again. Roy says, who modelled One Direction?
As Josh's mum would like to.
Me.
Not me. I had to do the photoshopping. Do you know how difficult it was? Because I didn't want to search for what I needed to search, so I just did dildos and.
I think if you
Honestly,
see Dave's internet history,
look at the
your
detail on
internet
that,
history is scary.
You look at the detail on that. You can't get that kind of detail from looking at real.
Can you not?
Members, you've got to. The only decent ones that are large are pictures of lifelike dildos, and I had to Photoshop all these things together to make a 360 round shape because you can't get an unravelled shape. You've got to.
I see what you mean.
It's printed on material.
I did actually notice.
That's what the picture looks like. I've got to turn that into a flat image to print on the the silk, so we can then put it round. It was not an easy
We did all
job.
sit around and decide which one. And there was a case you can only get one angle, couldn't you? You can only get one
Okay,
side.
right. Let's pause these for a minute. I know we've not caught up with the comments at the moment, but we're doing too much talking at the moment. So let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about Omnibus by Daryl first of all.
Yes.
So yeah.
Omnibus by Daryl. It is the Omnibus of Ambitious Card. It's a reprint. It was out in 1987, I believe. And it is basically a complete guide to just about every move you're ever going to want on the Ambitious card. So it starts with Daryl's Ambitious card routine, the one that he used at FISM, and then plus lots and lots and lots of extra moves and sleights to bring the card up to the top, or that you can incorporate into your Ambitious card routine. And yeah, it's really, really good. It's not glossy. It is the reprint of the original book, so
It's a bit pricey as well.
it is a bit
Yeah,
pricey.
£54.99. No, £54 dead. So yeah, it's a little pricey, but it's a collector's piece. And compared to some other books about the same price, yeah, a lot of books are this expensive.
And also, it's full of. I mean, it's full of moves. You don't have to use them just for the Ambitious card. So, I mean, just about every move you use for the Ambitious card is basically a card control. So you can use it for anything else. But yeah, no, I quite liked it. I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed flipping through it. Crediting was really good, apart from Harry Lorraine's Ultra move, but I won't go into that. And the only thing that's missing is Jerry Sadowitz's move that I use in my Ambitious card, but I think Jerry probably didn't want that in there.
Cool. Right. Nice and simple and to the point. We may as well briefly mention Bulletproof by Andy Nyman. So yeah, Bulletproof has been unavailable now for a long, long time. They are very, very rare collector's pieces now. You just can't buy one new anywhere, except from PropDog. So yeah, good on Andy. Bought one into us, and he says he's found one somewhere. I don't know where he found it. Jason will be able to tell you where he found it. But yeah, he bought one in, and no, he told Jason where it was. He
Oh,
said,
did he?
No,
Oh, did he
yeah,
actually
he
tell
genuinely
Jason
told
exactly
where he
where he
found it.
found it?
I don't know where it was. Yeah,
It was one of Andy's.
he mentioned where it was.
But basically,
and,
this is yeah. Andy didn't know he had it, and then he found it.
Yes,
Basically,
yeah. Brand spanking new, never been opened until now. No, I suppose it would have been opened because they are marked, aren't they? So here, so this is number 712 of 750. So yeah, that is the edition. Very, very rare and a collector's piece, but not cheap. Very expensive. They are just under £500, and by just under I mean a pound under. They're £4.99.
penny under.
So a pound under.
No, £4.99.99.
Oh, is it £4.99.99? Is it? Oh, 500 quid then. Yeah. So yeah, and that no, we're not getting all of that. Andy gets all that. We get a small commission if we sell it. So,
So if
yeah.
you've got a birthday coming up,
There we go.
that's the thing to.
Right. Yeah, and if you're seriously loaded as well. What? And on the talk of books and stuff, we may as well talk about Hocus Pocus while we're here. So yeah, Hocus Pocus released at Blackpool. They sold 400 copies at Blackpool. It is an amazing, comic. Should I say? I was going to say magazine, comic, and I believe it's one of the. No, it can't be the first. I was going to say the first comic in Magic, but there must have been more Magicians comics before. I don't know, but yeah, it is produced by Professor Richard Wiseman, who is a genius at just about everything, and yeah, it is. It's
basically
beautiful. It's
it's
beautiful. It's lovely.
It's three stories of famous magicians. So you've got Alexander, Washington Irving Bishop, and Professor Rhine, and it's little stories about their life. It's quite quirky. It's quite funny. I did have a little chuckle, and there are some tricks in there as well. So you can go to the Magicians Only page, and you've got some tricks in there. 3 or 4 tricks that are sort of self-working psychological stuff that you'd expect from Richard Wiseman. Yeah.
So yeah, $6.99, and it is exclusive to PropDog. So yeah, come and get it. We have
It's a bargain, $6.99. It's really
See,
good.
oh yes, brilliant. Yeah, I think we've got 50 odd copies of it, and we'll be getting far more as well. So yeah, Hocus Pocus. Right, okay, let's catch up with a few more very quick comments, and then we'll talk about the D-Trick releases. So start warming up, Mike.
No.
Right, Matthew says, what card tricks do you recommend for beginners you sell? I'm new to Magic and like card tricks. Well, we are a huge fan in the shop here of a very amazing trick, almost self-working, and that is the incredible Phil Plus by Trevor Duffy, and of course by Max Maven as well. Max Maven came up the update on it, but yeah, brilliant trick, self-working. It's a standalone effect, and I love it. I've done close-up shows and I've done stage shows closing a 2,000 audience.
It's Phil Plus outdone, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's down. It is still Phil Plus. There's just a slightly different routine that comes with it now, which is outdone, but it is still the same effect. And yeah, I think I've done live performances on our Facebook page. You can always check out on there. But that's well worth doing. But there are loads of other effects as well. I mean, you've got all the classics. You've got the the ambitious cards, the anniversary waltz. There's a whole load of stuff on there. But if you want to drop us an email, we can make a little list of things to start looking into, and then you can watch them on YouTube or the performances if you like them, or trailers. You can then look into learning the tricks.
I think if you're beginning, I think if you can just do a force and a double lift, then you can do a myriad of
a force, a double lift, and a control. Yeah, learn to control a card. Yeah. But I'm presuming that Matthew knows that already. But if not, then yeah, those are the things you want to start learning. And then we have other. Once you've learnt those moves, you've got a whole series of the Michael Amizzi, the Master Card Miracles. They are brilliant. Got loads of Daryl stuff on there. You got loads of World's Greatest Magic routines. There's so much out there to learn. Then you just have to find the tricks that you like, because you don't want to just whitewash everybody with card tricks, but just pick 4 or 5 that you really like. Nigel says.
Sorry, I've just seen the one below that.
What? Keybite?
No.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Josh's mum been single for 4 years. Where do you live, Josh? Nigel says, did you say you've got Keybite in? Yes, we do, and we're going to be talking about that any minute now. Roy says, PropDog Dating Limited. Well, when you've been single this long.
Harmony. You connect to the Izel, because mine doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Peter Burkett says, yeah, can hear the jets. Yeah, we are. We get literally, when I've been filming trailers or videos in the shop before, we have to stop and wait till the airplanes go across and then start filming again. Finley says, any comedy DVD books you can recommend on your site? Thank you. There are. I can't think off the top of my head though. Drop us an email and we will list a few for you, Finley. But yeah, we've got a whole section on comedy magic up there. So yeah. What were you saying, Mike?
By Roper.
There's loads. Yeah, Wayne Dobson, Life in Magic.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Charlie says Maximum Entertainment 2. Yeah, good call, Charlie. Maximum Entertainment 2 is a brilliant book, as was the first. Andy Ray says, morning. Morning, Andy. I hope all is well. David Regal's book could be very heavy when travelling, says Walter. Yes. It's good for doing a gym workout while you're travelling though. You're going along, you can't get to the gym, you just lift up your book a few times. Adam Bowner says hello guys, and Finley says thanks. Adam Evans says, I just typed one-way forcing decks, I need the Ace of Spades. Yeah, there's options on there. Once you find them, Adam, just go down to the options on there. Charlie says, Mum wants to know where she can find Dave's movies. Right, so movies, I'm in fact there's I was in Gladiator, I was in hang on a minute, that's on my phone.
Fast and Furious, whatever.
Fast and Furious 6, there's a clip of me on my Facebook page. If you go on the videos on there, there's a clip of me on there. I was in Live, Die, Repeat. I was in Captain America, the first one. I was in what's the one with the jewel heist? I forget the name of it now. Wasn't a very good movie. But I've been in a few of them. I've been in loads of adverts, commercials as well. Oh god, so many. Horrible Histories, on Horrible Histories. Can't think now. If you really want to know, send me an email, I'll drop you a list.
IMDb.
Yeah. Simon says, Carl Campbell, PropDog are brilliant. Couldn't agree more, Carl. Thank you, Simon. Jamie says, much higher resolution. Yes, 100%. Oh, brilliant. That's really good news. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy, because I hated watching the old ones and 360 DPI, whatever it was. Ian says the e-cig vapors will work. Tried to get odorless one with dense smoke. Yeah, so Ian does work for Magicalism. He is our point of contact over there, and he does know a lot about the nothings because they produce them. So yeah, 2 drops, no more, guys. Listen to Ian. Frank says the colour looks a little darker this week. Your shirts look more black than before. Okay, that's interesting. I can change that, but I'm not going to do it right now. But that's just because we're on an SLR camera now, Frank. But hopefully it still works, better quality. John says, where's Cash? Cash is no longer with us. John, he's left us now. He's gone on to bigger and better things. Jeffrey says, Inner Magic Club Philippines supports PropDog. Yes, we're famous in the Philippines. Yay. Thank you, Jeffrey. And thank you, Jeffrey, also for being a very loyal customer to us over the years. We appreciate that. Jason says, putting the fun in funeral on my way back to the big smoke now. Putting the fun in funeral. I can imagine Jason doing this thing.
What are you doing? Balloon animals or
He's
something?
not really dead.
Yeah.
Paul, is Jason gigging at the funeral?
He probably did, actually. He probably
Jason,
did something.
Alan's there. He says, hello, gents. Hello, Alan. I hope you're well, buddy. Adam Evans says, Jason must be dead at the funeral. Laugh out loud to watch the live. John Gorner, anyone know where Cash is? Yeah, Cash is hiding somewhere under the camera. No. Scott says, hi, I thought the lights to get rid of the kids at my last gig was the one. I thought. No, I'll start again, shall I? Can't read. I always have speech problem, guys. I apologise. I tried. Though lights to get rid of the kids at my last gig, and one of the kids had some fun. Some that he bought with him from a shop
Called Mankind. Oh, he's talking about the lights.
Right, okay, right.
Because you can get them from Mankind, yeah.
Okay, but even what Mankind is. Andrew Vaughan says, hello, chaps. James Howell says, on the subject of magic comets, Wayne Houchin did a graphic novel of Sinful. I did not know that.
He did, yes.
There we go. Charlie Robinson, I'm gonna go run through my show tomorrow. Bye, guys, and have a good weekend. Yeah, and you have a great show, Charlie. Good luck, break a leg and all that stuff. And yeah, he's doing his own stand-up show in over Gloucester way, isn't it?
Break a leg,
so,
yeah, be great.
Really good. So
let us know how it went.
Adam says, Frank is great self-working card trick. Thank you, Adam. I've not seen that. Rudy Kobe did a comic book based on his Labman character. Yes, he did, Jonah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, God,
that's going back a few years.
That's like 15, 20 years ago. Yeah. Oh wow.
Makes
forgot
feel
about
old
that.
now.
I am old. 49 this year. Can you believe it? Jesus. Sorry,
Youngster.
32, Charlie's mum and Josh's mum.
Oh yeah.
Michael Brimmer, Comedy Magic, anything by John Archer? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Mandy, Josh says we live in Hanwell, but my mum works in Isleworth.
I don't think we should be broadcasting this now. It's getting close to.
Yeah, sorry guys. If you're watching Magic, just go away. Me and Josh's mum are going to have a little chat. Yeah. Adrian says, I was given a link to the one-way decks. Thank you, Adrian.
I thought he was going to say give it a link to a personal page.
Simon says, how much does shipping cost to Belgium for interpreting magic by David Regal? Thanks for the show every Friday. If you go, put it in your shopping cart, go to the shopping cart and click on estimate shipping. It'll ask you for where you are, and then it will tell you exactly how much it will cost. Timmy Taylor says, hey ho chaps, watching you on the way home from work. Hey Timmy, we were just talking about you earlier, mate. You nutter.
That's the book. That's the book. That's the size of it.
I know.
It's that big old.
Yeah. So Mike can't even lift it above his head. Roy says, I've done magic at 3 funerals, including 10 dogs. Wow.
Have to do it for a stage pay.
Davis West says, what's the one trick you're surprised that magicians don't do as much? Phil Plus. Yeah, it's a great trick. And Mike hates me mentioning this because
don't do it. You don't. Nobody feel past. No.
Mike likes to think that we're the only people doing it, but yeah, a brilliant trick. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, fantastic. Andrew Vaughan said, I'm on a 400-mile road trip, and you are reliving the boredom, reliving. It is reliving the boredom.
Relieving the boredom.
He says reliving the boredom. Well, I'm glad I can help, Andrew. So yeah, thank you. You've got my tedious voice to listen to. My mumbling and stuttering away there. So right, 2 more comments and then we can do your thing. So Sean Man, Roy did. Roy did man.
Don't read that one. Don't read that one. No.
Oh, right.
Great.
Right. Yes, he did. Man. Oh God. Right. So Mike, are you ready?
Yeah. Let's do one. Let's do this first one. So the first one we're going to introduce is the ultimate tossed deck.
Hang on a minute. We've got a close-up camera for this.
Oh yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Hang on. Go for it.
Go for it. Got it.
There we are. Ultimate toss deck.
Ultimate toss.
That way. That way. There you
the
go.
ultimate toss deck.
Just hold it out. There you go.
Yeah, but it's not on.
Huh? Oh, that's going wrong. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, oh, there you go. Wrong one. Sorry, my bad.
Ah, there we
See,
go.
There we go. That's better.
The ultimate
Yeah.
tossed deck by Wayne
we go.
Dobson. So we released this a few years back under the name Javelin. And it was released by Alakazam, but nothing really happened with it. So we bought the rights back and we released it in its original name, which was the ultimate toss
Released
deck.
it at Blackpool, didn't you?
We did release it back at Blackpool. Went down very, very well. Wayne doesn't like calling anything ultimate, but he did with this one because his message to everybody was, if you can better it, then good luck. So there's a challenge. There's a challenge. But you'll see why in a second. So I've got one here in my back pocket. Take hold of that. You'll need that in a second. So if we go back to the close-up, I like the close-up. Close-up's good. So this is my way of showing you that it's a regular deck of cards. Okay, yep. and you can actually shuffle them. So Dave, if you want to give them.
Well, we have a customer. Would you like to shuffle them? Yeah, come on.
Anybody can shuffle.
I was going to say a lay, well, not a
lay person.
We have a non.
So we can give them a shuffle.
Yeah.
If you could shuffle them, your best overhand shuffle would be great. Okay, that'd be cool. Excellent. Fantastic. So I'm going to take that elastic band back, and I'm going to place it over the deck like so. So this is what I want you to do, sir. Okay. So if you or Dave, anybody who's in camera.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dave, you can do this. Hold the deck like this in your hand. I want you to look away. I want you to riffle up the deck. Stop anywhere you like. Look down. Look at the card, and then close the deck. I'll look this way as well. Tell me when you're done. Done?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay. A red card.
Damn yes. It's good.
A high card.
Yes.
Queen of Hearts.
Bleep. Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so this toss deck, I'm not going to go into the method because it is very, very good. But this toss deck is now a three-way full stack. So
I should have shown the camera actually, shouldn't I? Because they didn't know.
Yeah. It's a three-way full stack. It can be shuffled by the spectator.
Do you want to do it again? And I mean, we obviously it's a three-way, so you might get the same card again. But just do it again.
Yeah.
Just so I can show the camera.
Sure.
I will go to the main zoom on here, look, just so they can see. So. Right, so I'm going to look away and stop there, and okay, so there we are. Hopefully those guys got that.
So we've got, is it a red card?
No.
7 of clubs?
No.
Oh, what was it? Oh, you did it wrong, you need to do it that way.
My bad, right,
see,
see that, because that's because I'm not this way. Yeah, you did tell me, right, okay, so one more time, we're going to go there and stop there. Make sure the camera's got that one, there we go.
Okay.
Did I do it right that time?
You did. If as long as you've got to pull the deck up. Okay, that's the way you do it. A red card.
No.
7 of clubs then.
No, it's very close.
Right. Okay. Let's show it on this
right,
camera
yeah,
here.
That's probably I'm doing it the wrong way. It's because I'm kind of over here like that. So yeah.
Okay. So basically, it needs to be. I can show it as a full stack. If you look. Yeah. You should be able to see that they're all different cards.
It's a bit jumpy on that camera. Let's do the other. Let's do the zoom on that one. It's a bit jumpy on that one. So
I'll go over to the camera.
Yeah. Okay.
We can do it over the camera. Okay.
Yeah. You audience.
Audience control. Yeah. So basically, if they hold the cards like this, and they then lift up the card anywhere they like, there are only 3 cards that they can choose out of the deck. That would be, on this instance, the 3 of diamonds, the Queen of Hearts, or the 7 of clubs. Oh, sorry. And as I say, with the elastic band on there, it is now a 3-way full stack, so they can use it. But without the elastic band, it is.
Think Svengali. You do it one way, it's going to work. Do it the other way, it's not going to work.
Yeah,
so don't
exactly.
do like I did wrong way. Yeah.
These cards are all handmade, so we know how reliable they are. And they are on the expensive side. But this is the beauty of the Ultimate Toss deck. You can either do it stage using Wayne's routine, which comes with the deck, or you can do it close up, because using double decker cards, they're marked, which means that you can see which false cards are on top of which card, and you can set them into 3 separate piles. You can then give the spectators a pile each. They put elastic band around it, they do the same move, and then you can not only tell them what card it is, but you can tell the individual spectators what card they've chosen.
Got you.
So
Yeah.
that covers all the possibilities that a toss deck would be used for, and it also allows you to do it as a walk around trick as well. So
Awesome.
the ultimate toss deck.
How much?
£70
On the nose, £70.
£70 on the nose, but it will last you the rest of your life.
It's a lot of money, but if you knew what went into making that deck, you'd know why it's 70 quid. Trust me, I know what went into making that deck.
Yeah, it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But this is
lot.
just such a great.
Yeah, that is
To just go
that's a killer. Yeah.
check it, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
afterwards use it as a freeway force deck is great. And if you use other people's toss deck routines, then you can apply that to this deck. So you're not just Wayne's deck, but anybody's toss deck routine. Cool.
Right, Stephen McCrowd says, hi guys, or lads, he says, it was good seeing you both at Blackpool, and you, Stephen, as always. Stephen is the one third of the genius of Mystery Blocks, Nicholas Dakin being the other one, and I guess I'm kind of in there a bit, because I kind of worked out the gimmicks method and made it, so I guess I'm in there. Right, so Jonas says, according to the signed first edition of Labman comic, it came out in 1996. Wow, November
Wow, was it
96.
that long?
Yeah, long time ago. 24 years now, yeah. Holy crap. That was, yeah, that was Year of the Gladiator. Right, Hans says, how many moms do you actually have watching the show? Obviously quite a few. I'm single by choice, I'm single by choice. Andrew, married to the business. Andrew says, traffic has been horrible, I'm still trying to get to the store.
Oh, we'll stay open
for you, we'll stay open for you. Don't worry, Andrew. Right, Brenda Sumner says, hello everyone. John Gorner says, hi Brenda. Brenda says, hello John. And Missing Cast. And Brenda says, are you in Blackpool again this year? We are always in Blackpool, Brenda. We always go, we never miss
Next
it.
year,
And
next
I've
year.
missed the convention for 30 odd years. Right, let's talk about something else. Keybite quickly. Should we talk about Keybite?
Well,
hang on.
let's bring Alex back in.
Didn't you release a Keybite some time ago, Mike?
We did.
You did have a Keybite. Were you the first person to do it?
I think I was.
Okay.
Controversial.
Controversial. There we go.
So basically, we produced a key, which was the updated version of Peter
Unity.
Crush's
Unity.
Unikey. Yeah. Which allowed you to put a wedding band on it. We sell it here as well. You know, as a trick, it's quite expensive. It's £100, but again, it's all about quality, and it's made out of brass. It'll last you the rest of your life unless you lose it. Okay, and then you'd have to buy a new one. But it's a great trick. You should check out the trailer. It's a great trick. And I had quite a few people asking me about other keys, and I produced a bike key, which was the same make of key that the key was made out of, and I also produced a key and bottle key, which again was the same thing. So you could switch between them and do a whole manner of different routines with this one key. So yes, we brought it out back in 2016.
Is it still available?
It is still available.
What's it called?
It's called the Bite Out Key.
There you go.
So,
But yeah, there's also another
Sounds
version
similar.
here from.
but there's another version here from
Geraint Illusionist.
Illusionist.
Yeah.
I'll leave you guys to
well, you've looked at it.
review.
I haven't even looked at it yet. So do you want to talk about it?
Well, Dave, look at it, and I'll see your face. See if your face is.
I'm very impressed with the box. Let's just go close up on the box for a second. So it's a very cool little custom box here. There we go. Let's go this slowly because there was a bit of a. Yeah, there we go, and that is the key. Okay, it's not the most. Hang on. There we go.
I'll tell you what, I'll bring my version next week. I'll try and get
It's not
one
what I was
for
expecting. Is
next
that two keys?
No. Well, no, it's one key, but it's made
I
of
see.
two
Oh, right, you see, you can bring a key out that's either one,
Yeah.
or bring it out as the other one. Okay. Yeah.
Gold or silver.
Is that the same way as yours worked?
No, mine
Yours on there?
you bit off the top.
Yeah, I must admit, I prefer that. I like that method of biting the bottom bit off. That is a nice touch. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, it's not the most realistic looking of keys if you hold it like that, but to be honest, you're not going to hold it like that. You're going to bring it straight off and you're going to switch out and hold it like this, in which case, yeah, you're going to get away with that. So, in fact, I'm up here, aren't I? Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, it's kind of...
I'll get hold of one of mine and I'll bring it in.
Hang on, I'm just going to zoom in on this so you guys can see. So yeah, you'd show it like that, silver or brass, come across, do your thing, and blow it back up. So yeah, very well made, I must admit.
It's quite angly, I think.
Yeah, it is very angly. It's definitely a social media thing on one side only, I would have thought, or definitely not a close-up surrounded, but it is well made. It's got a really nice movement to it, and I like the fact that it is that part there that bites off. It's a shame there's a bit of tarnish around where the join is there. That makes it a little bit more obvious, but other than that, how much is it?
I don't know, we're not good at that.
Oh, do you know, 20 quid, do you know
pounds,
what? Yeah,
yeah,
actually,
maybe.
yeah, for 20 quid, that's bloody brilliant then.
Ours is a bit
Absolutely.
more expensive, I think.
Yeah, Mike's just saying, if you can't hear, his is a lot more expensive. So yeah, actually for 20 quid, that's a bargain, that's really good. Yeah, okay, fine, yeah, that's a key bite. Wow, I didn't realise it was that cheap. Good.
No, I didn't know it was that cheap actually. That's sort of trained.
Right, okay, yeah.
As is a 10 or more.
Right, so finally, let's talk very quickly about Qubik's bag, unless there's anything else to talk about. Is there anything else?
No, not
That's
that.
right.
No.
So Qubik's bag is Lee Alex's creation. Lee Alex from Turkey, a very good magician, stage magician, quick change. He does quick change, I think, doesn't he?
Yes.
Who produces a lot of really good, high quality fabric stuff, and this is no exception. It is a beautifully made thing. In fact, I'm going to go close up on this. Yeah, this is very, very. Oh, one close up. Hang on. There we go. I'm going to delete one of those close ups. Don't need the other one. So yeah, if you can see there, it is beautifully made. I'm going to come really close. No, that is the wrong one, isn't it? Hang on. What's going on here? This is confusing now. Mac cam. Oh, the close up cam is moved. Hang on. So don't know what's going on there. Not to worry. We'll just stay there then. See, I'm still learning this thing, but that camera's disappeared for some reason. I can't get that one back. Anyway. Not to worry, but yeah, beautifully made, and yet you can change your the colour of the bag by turning it inside out. But if you don't like that one, well, just turn it inside out again and change it back to your mixed up one that you were going to be doing. Okay. If you don't like that one, you can just turn it back and turn it back the other way, and yeah, have a blue one there, and yeah.
Guess what? Guess what?
Yeah. Oh, guess what? There's
no.
a yellow one as well. In fact, there are 6 different changes
You've
you
done
can
the
do.
yellow one already.
Have we? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
have we done?
Orange.
Orange? There's an orange one there somewhere. But yeah, I mean, obviously I've not
Orange and
handled
white.
this.
Orange and white, I think.
I've not handled this very well, but yeah.
It is actually really
First
well
time.
made. People were picking it up at Blackpool where we first had them,
Yeah,
and they
beautifully
were going.
Oh yeah, we sold out of Blackpool. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, very, very good. So yeah, well done on that, Lee. Very, very impressive. Where's the mix? There it is. So yeah, it's a 6-way change bag for a Rubik's Cube. So if you do a Rubik's Cube routine, a nice little addition for you as well.
It's also a force bag.
And a force bag, yes, it is also a force bag. So a change bag and a force bag. Right, so that does it for the, yeah, we've done everything on the list. Nothing else over there to talk about?
Somebody just asked about the key.
Did they? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so we shall finish the last little comments, do our little giveaway, and we are then good to go.
Jason's asked if the key's easy, and Mike does it, so...
If Mike can do it, it's got to be easy.
It's got to be
I think
easy,
Wayne
right?
does it as well. I think Wayne does it, doesn't he? It's that easy.
Yeah, Wayne does it.
Sean Max says I used a double deck Phoenix deck that I shuffle and spread. Is that tossed out deck full thickness cards? Mike?
Sorry, mate?
Sean Mack is asking if it's full thickness cards on your tossed out deck. It's not, is it?
No,
it is a thinner one. Yeah.
You got a full deck of cards.
Yeah.
So
Jason Staples asking about the key, if it's easy to do.
yeah, I'm just going to do it now.
Yeah,
Very
Mike's
quickly.
going to do it for you now. There we go.
Okay, right. So just going to take my key off. Can you hold on to them, Alex? That's cool. Okay, so this is my key. We're going to use my wedding ring as well. Okay. So I put the key on like that. This is just a quick demo of it, but if I was to do that, it comes off. I can then put it back on. Okay, if you can see that. And then what we can do is we can take my ring off like that. Can I have my keys back? A lot of people find it very difficult to put keys back onto the key ring because they lose their nails, but you can do it like that. And Alex, if you hold out your hands and just check the key is on there, and I'll take my ring back and show everybody that is like the quickest version of the routine. I mean, what you can do is if you buy the key, you get Wayne's full routine that he did on his TV show back in the day.
You usually borrow the ring anyway, don't you?
You borrow the ring, yeah, of course you borrow the ring. The beauty of this is that you, with Unikey, you could only use really dainty women's keys, rings, sorry, but with this you can use full size wedding rings. So it's good. And we've got some in stock here. Because again, these are handmade.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Right, okay, well stay here, Mike. You can do you can help with the competition, you can be a hand. Right, so Nigel Quinn says turbo stick and key bite in the basket. Josh says, is there going to be a competition today? Any second now.
Josh's mummy can win Dave, I think.
Ryan Robson, do a farewell song and dance. Goodbye, customers. Goodbye from PropDog.
The floor's moving.
Yeah. You don't want that.
Right.
Nigel's just asked, so the key bite out, that's going to be back in stock.
It
soon,
will
isn't
be
it?
back in stock. We are getting some more in. We've had it for you know, over time, and it runs out, and then I get some more, and then they run out quite quickly. People that have bought the key buy this as an added extra, an add-on. So.
Roy is saying, giveaway, I only entered to make up numbers, I never win. Nor do 99% of the other people though, Roy. Yeah, that's true. Yes, the key bite will be back in stock soon, and thanks PropDog and Mike, and Unikey is brilliant, says Jonas. Right, okay,
It's a great
so
trick.
giveaways today, we are going to give away one copy of Hocus Pocus, not a great prize I know, but we're going to give away one copy of Hocus Pocus, but more importantly we're going to be giving away this today. This is a one of the close-up cases from the shop. They are $34.99 usually, and they are great little close-up cases. The reason we are giving this away is because it has a very small dent over here. Look, so in fact, I'm going to
move the camera.
I'm going to show you on this.
Does it close up work?
Here? No, I changed the camera very quickly. So hang on, I'm going to show you on here. Look, there we go. Yeah. So you see, there's a little dent. Where is it? Just there. That mark on there. Don't worry, that's a bit of pen that'll come off. So yeah, because of this mark, we can't really sell it in the shop. That's all that's wrong with it. Other than that, it's a perfectly good close-up case, $34.99. So if anyone wants this case, on here, right case, okay, and I'll give you 1 minute. Starting now. So 1 minute if you want that case. Just put case up there, and after 1 minute we will scroll down really fast, pick one random winner, and that random winner will have the close-up case. Once we've done that, we'll do the comic. So don't do anything yet. We'll don't mention the comic yet. Just wait till this is done. Right,
Should we play
a few
some
people.
incidental music?
We could have our. I know if I do that, it's going to start.
35 seconds that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that'd be a good one.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, let's do this while we're waiting. Are you ready?
Here we go. I like that.
Any second now. 13, 12, 11. Right, what we're going to do, Mike?
Yeah.
What we're going to do?
What we're going to do?
Where's the buzzer?
Where's the Jason simulator behind you?
Jason Simulate. Yeah, where is it? What we're going to do? Right, that's 1 minute stop now, guys. So no more comments. What we're going to do is I'm going to scroll up and down here really, really
And I'll
fast.
say stop.
Okay, and you say stop when you're right. Hang on,
Right.
before we do that though, let's just get the close-up cam on here. So where's the close-up one there? So that is coming to my case. Let me just change this over, guys. So is that gone to standby or something? Is it?
I think so.
So
It's got Siri now.
You unplugged it, didn't you?
I'm not sure I understand.
okay.
Siri doesn't
All right, yeah.
understand.
Right, I think our camera batteries went out on the close-up, guys.
It's
So
fine,
you,
you can see you've...
yeah, you're just going to have to trust on here. We'll turn it a little bit just so you can see.
I'll look this way.
That's right, right, okay. So what I'm going to need, Mike, in a second is your hand over here, right? So if you put your hand over towards here.
Oh,
Okay.
right. Okay.
No, that's it, anywhere about there. Right, okay, now I'm going to look away and I'm going to scroll up and then down like this. So how far have I got to go? So all quiet away, right, okay. So I'm going to go up and down, and at some point, Alex, you can look away and then you can just
Okay.
say stop. Are you ready? So we're going down, we're going up, we're going down, we're going up.
And stop.
There. Right.
Davis West.
Davis West. Davis West, congratulations, you have won the case. Richard Hirsch, you were almost there, you were about 5 mil away from it. So Davis West, if we can write that down on that bit of paper, we'll send you the close-up case on Monday morning. And next is to give away the comic. So guys, for 1 minute now,
Shall I do SMS while they're doing that?
just write comic. Yeah, just write comic on there, and we're going to give away a comic. Yeah.
So this is another one of our new tricks. This is called SMS, which you have exclusively got. It's
can't
based.
watch because they're all typing comic.
Oh, of course.
No, go on, you do it.
It's based on the Conjurer's Choice trick that you have sold, and we're going to play a little game. Right, we've got a coin. It's going to take longer.
35 seconds, Mike.
Okay.
You
Oh
screwed up
wait,
the
because
piece
it'll
of
take
paper
longer
with
than a
all
minute. It'll take longer than a minute.
It was for effect. It was for effect. It was dramatic.
Everybody's more worried about the
18
comment.
seconds, Mike.
We'll do it after.
All right, we'll do after.
We'll close on it.
All right, okay. Right, so lots of people coming up and
Right.
down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, no more comments, guys. No more comments. Right, so
Alex is over there,
Alex,
so he
you
can.
can shout out, stop in a minute, Alex. Let me just go up and down, make sure we've got all these. I know where they all are. Cool, there's a lot of them on there. There we go.
Wow.
That's case, that's case. Case there. Case, my bad. Bear with me 2 seconds. Here we are, comic. Right,
Right.
okay, are you ready?
Are you
Okay,
ready, Alex?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I'm going up and then just give it a good few seconds first. So I'm going up and going down, and now I'm not telling you which way I'm going. I'm just going different ways. So whenever you're ready.
Stop.
Mandy Crayford!
Josh! That was no setup, Josh. Yeah, there we go.
Are you going to deliver it yourself, Dave?
I tell you what, let's give one more away, because Josh has been a little bit naughty in that he has actually got 2 comments next to each other, which increases the chances. 1 comment only, guys. So let's just do one more very quickly. I'll give another one as well. So Alex, do you want to say stop at any point?
Stop.
Thomas Ronda.
Thomas Ronda, you have also won a comic. Okay, so we need to take 2 comics off the stock. If you can do that, Alex, very quickly. And Thomas, congratulations, you won a comic as well. So, guys, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all for joining us. As
We could
always.
do this next week.
Oh yeah, go on. Oh no, do it quickly now. Yeah, do it quickly now.
It does take a bit of time.
Is it?
That's all. Yeah.
All right, we'll do it next week.
next
But yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for joining us. We really appreciate having you here. Without you guys watching us, we're just a couple of muppets talking to a camera. So thank you. Have a great weekend, and we will see you all next. Well, you'll see us all next Friday, because we rarely get to see you guys.